And that intro you guys just heard was from a video we did just last year, where we talked about a young rapper who was 10 years old, now 11, whose mother was incarcerated for the tragic stabbing of his grandmother. Now,
oh, that his mama stabbed his grandmama?
At that time, he was under the mentorship of a prominent Memphis artist, Finesse 2 times. Fast forward a year later, this young rapper is now under a new guardian. But all along, the audience is asking, where's this kid dad? And people thought he was dead, but that's not the case. Even last year, King Mom, the young man who we'll later discuss, had came out to Facebook and said this about King Dad.
I just did 22 months at the penitentiary. And you know I have not been out long. No, I do not have custody to King. King name is Keon. I don't have custody.
What the hell is going on, gang?
My mom got custody. But it's lies being told. I smoke crack, I'm on drugs, this and that. A lot of lies. And Finesse, I wish you would really talk to me as a man. I always hear you in the background. And I don't want to go after you, no type of way. I need you to talk to me as a man, and I'm a woman.
What the fuck is she talking about?
But it seemed King didn't have a chance from the start. His dad, once an informant, now arrested again for murder, when King was only 4 years old, which we'll later discuss. But it get deeper. People wanted me to cover this video, because now, under King new guardian, Hustle Cartel, he found himself in some new controversy. It seemed now this man's past is coming back for him to address, after tragically losing his mom, his sister, and his son in the span of 12 months. Damn. But here's why. Within the last 72 hours of me making this video, Hustle Cartel blood nephew had went to social media to make some claims about his uncle, alluding that his mom and grandmother had lost their life so that his uncle Hustle Cartel can receive insurance money.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
May they all rest in peace. Now, those some bold allegations. But if your blood's saying that, and you're a public figure, and you take in a new child, these are questions that want to be answered. Because people are now saying if that's true, King will be the perfect next opportunity. Today we go over the public facts, while letting you guys hear from the horse's mouth theyself. But before we go over this one, I want you guys...
Little boys like King, boy. Little boys like KB set up the field off for the grade. Like shorty ass just 10, 11 years old. He ain't getting none of this from nowhere else. But see, niggas like him, it's like how I'm supposed to not be a street nigga. How I'm supposed to not be a street nigga, bro. My mama going to jail for stabbing my grandmama. So I ain't got no mama or no grandmama. Who the hell, who house I'm gonna go to now? My dad was a FBI informant. He just went to jail for another body. Like, come on, gang. This little boy set up the field, folks. So now he outside every day in the streets. Motherfucker just sending him off. Yeah, pick the gun up, little bro. Yeah, go rob him. Go shoot him. Go kill. Folks.
Guys to remember, I'm gonna give you the way. I'll just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Find me, Lil King. Once go by FNG Lil King. This young man got a lot of potential at just 11 years old. But he had it hard. As of now, both of his parents are incarcerated. So essentially, Lil King became a product of his environment. He started hanging on the block more, shooting dice, hanging with the older crowd. Once known for hanging on Tape, which is a local neighborhood in South Memphis. That's referenced to as South Vegas. King Dad is a man who go by the name of Christopher Mabry. And he was once arrested on October 15, 2008. But then he became an informant. So he was released 3 years later in 2011. You see, Lil King Dad, his nickname is Webbe. He was charged for breaking into a one-bedroom apartment of a married couple, trying to steal the husband alleged narcotics. But after being incarcerated for 10 days, on October 16, 2008, according to local authorities, 15 minutes after noon, Christopher, a.k.a. Webbe, he decided to sign his waiver of rights and gave a statement. In his statement, he said he went into the apartment with someone he knew only as Fuzz in order to rob Biggs, who was the husband of Dro, which is Mary Jane. During the robbery, Biggs gave the Mary Jane to the defendant, who was King Dad, a.k.a. Webbe. He said that Burns opened the bathroom door and started screaming, who was the wife. The defendant told her to give him the cell phone. The wife had dropped the cell phones. That's when the husband had rushed Webbe, and they struggled over the firearm. The wife had ran outside in just a towel and flagged down the police. When the police arrived, they told Webbe to drop the weapon and begin to stomp him. Webbe was armed during the robbery, but did not take or receive anything. But that was the cross-examination. The day before, they also spoke with him. He said he went into Burns' apartment to buy Mary Jane from Biggs. He paid Biggs $50 and should have received 2 grams of Mary Jane. He said that when he got home, he discovered that Biggs had shorted for about 1/2 gram. Webbe didn't telephone Biggs, but Biggs did not answer. So Webbe decided to show up to his apartment with a shotgun. So Lord King Dad had did all this for 1.5 grams. Not to mention...
You telling me this man, Lil King Dad, went to jail, snitched, became an informant, and came back to the nigga house to kill him with a shotgun over 2 grams allowed? You're cooked, bro. Barbecued. 2 grams allowed, gang. You going down, you go in the motherfucking corner and beg for money for 2 hours to get $10?
5 months prior, in May of 2008, he pled guilty to manufacturing, delivering, and selling a controlled substance. He also acknowledged that Fuzz was indicted with him in that case, and he also mentioned that he met Biggs through Fuzz. But because he told on Fuzz, he was released in 2011, and 3 years later, he would have his son, King. Fast forward to 2017, King 3 about to turn 4. His dad would be arrested for murder at a local motel. February 13th, 2017, a man was shot and killed at a motel on Mount Moriah Road. Investigators rushed the Governor's Inn Motel near the intersection of Mount Moriah Road and American Way just after 10 p.m. There, Memphis police officers found a man with a gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead on the scene. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. For 2 months, police wouldn't have an arrest. They would only have images. They would hope to get some type of response from the public.
Right.
It is 6:05.
I do not like when this goddamn shit, I do not want to see the news clip.
Brooks Fowler,
For soliciting, narcotics, Rs, robberies, even robbing the staff members. According to local authorities, 1 year they had 156 calls for that one location alone.
Damn,
but in April of 2017, Christopher Mabry, a.k.a. Webbe, then 30 years old, he was charged with first-degree M. A witness told police that 3 men, one armed with a gun, who happened to be Christopher, a.k.a. Webbe, had rushed into the hotel room and shot Love multiple times after demanding money and other items from the other victims.
And you caught the body at a hotel room? At the hotel room with all the cameras and all the witnesses, you went to this nigga hotel room and caught a body with a shotgun. Do your homework on shotgun. You can't even tuck no shotgun. Then your dumb ass didn't even have no mask on. Sir?
FBI, open up!
You going to fucking jail.
In the room. The suspects fled the scene in a Dodge Ram pickup truck, according to police who recovered surveillance video from the motel. Apparently, according to Webbe, he started telling again, and all this was over just $10.
$10.
A $10 bag of gas. Fam, I can't make this up. And so we clear, fam. King Dad, Webbe, Christopher. This man is an informant, a killer, and a robber for just $10 worth of gas. On both occasions we talked about. But it seemed like Webbe already used his get out of jail free pass, because that didn't help him. Right now he's serving a life sentence.
A life sentence.
And of course, We already did the story a year ago. I'll leave the link in the bio. I'm proud of how much we improved with even our speaking. But yes, she's incarcerated for also King's grandmother, who was also in the back.
Who was fucking this? See, that's another reason why you nasty, boy, and you bogus. You nasty and bogus. Do your homework go nasty and bogus? Bruh. Because you put your penis inside of that, nigga, you need a whooping, folks. That's not okay, gang. No, boy. She talking about people accusing her of doing some cocaine. Ma'am, I'm gonna let you know something right now. I know a custody when I see one. You snort something. You getting high off something. Hey. That's probably how he was smashing. You probably was serving her on the side. For them, nigga, you got hard for this right here and created a child and left your penis inside it and went splash in that? Boy, you nasty, nigga. You nasty. You nasty, boy. What the fuck?
Background of that live that you guys heard earlier in the video with King Mom speaking on Finesse 2 times.
He stabbed her mama 8 times with some scissors.
And no, I have not been out long. No, I do not have custody to King. King name is Keon. I don't have custody. My mom got...
This shit is sick. I don't even want to watch this lady talk. I don't even want to watch her talk.
So now you pretty much caught up on King's background with his parents. You know by now, when Finesse 2 times had decided to put Lil King under his wing. Some looked at that as a real big blessing, but some people didn't. Because at first, the encouragement of bad habits was still taking place. King was on social media gambling dice with well-known entertainers, allegedly spoiling his video and cursing. But after months, Finesse 2 times wanted to change, and King didn't want that. So he ran away with the guy known as Hustle Cartel, a man known for...
And that's what I was going to say, bro. This is a real hood trench baby. He never had no direction in his life. He never really had nobody getting on his ass or telling him he can't gamble or telling him he can't do something. You feel me? So he 11, 10, 11, 12 years old, gang. It's going to be hard for... You know what I'm saying? He not even 6 or 5, 6 or 7. So it's going to be hard to tell this man he got to stop cussing and stop doing that. You're not even his daddy. You can't even whoop him. You see it? Then on top of that, he's so used to being in the streets. If he don't like what you saying at your house, he just gonna leave. He ain't tripping. Like, so it's hard, bro. It sound real good, but it's hard, bro.
For shooting dice. Some would say stacking them.
Pitch about 100.
And I heard he was stacking dice. And that's
What this nigga been? Another 100. There you go. Come on, keep driving him. Keep driving him. That right there. That right there.
Oh, he hit him like that.
Where he been at?
Shit. Oh, he did it quick too. Look how he did. He stacked the dice and threw them. He ain't roll them dice. Look how that second dice spent. He ain't shake it up and roll them dice. And hit a 7 on the first.
Where he been? I love him. Where he been at? Shit. Put the camera on. Put the camera on. Good, guys. Damn. 200. Damn. Shut the dice game off this shit. 200. Me and Bobby go undefeated at this motherfucker. Oh my God. I'm gone, brother. 200. Jay, jump down. 200. We shoot 40. 200. My boy got some money. 200. Jay is here. What's the point? Get him on camera. I don't think he got one. Put him on Instagram. I'm gone.
And one thing, I'm gonna tell you how they do it. Look at his face. That nigga, that nigga is like, you know, you can tell this peer pressure. He ain't wanna put no money down. What they do? Oh, it's the easy it's an old game. You get it in a dice game, you invite other people, but you got a group of niggas who kind of like around. He might instigate. He might hype you up. He might get you drunk. You feel me? But all these is my homies. So if you try something, we just gonna shake you down and rob you, gang. That's okay. So then we gonna peer pressure you into putting your own money down, so you ain't really confident in saying nothing for real, and you know you can't really do nothing because you by yourself in here for real. So now I'm gonna just shake dice on your ass. I'm gonna just stack dice on you.
I'll put it down when you get one. I'm right here, Luke. Put it where? Put him on Instagram. I'm gone. 9, 5 and 9. Big 40. God. You can have straight. 9 right now. We could have been a winner. 49, y'all. Damn.
Look, he just looked at the dice, seen what number to put it on, stacked the dice. Come on, man. Y'all let this shit
Cartel, how you make hustle cartel and you can't even pay your car note on time? How you make hustle cartel and you stand with a woman who pay the bills? How you make me a successful millionaire and you didn't even make yourself successful?
I got a 10 ball on me. This shit ain't nothing. Shit ain't nothing. I got a 10 ball on me. Young nigga paddock on my wrist.
This nigga 11 years old with a paddock and 10,000 on his wrist. Crazy.
Yeah. If you make hustle cartel this famous and this successful, guess what? Go make another one. Because obviously what you did for me is something you couldn't do for yourself. Now who is the joke on?
Then the fans and people on social media started to question Finesse 2 times. Like, what happened? How is this going on? Right. He was in your care. But this what he had to say.
King ran away from me.
Right. What I'm supposed to do?
King ran away from me with a stranger. Because I wouldn't give him no money no more.
Yep. That's what I was going to say. He a street nigga. He don't care. And he know he could just go to another hood and be like, what, nigga? I'll rob whoever you need me to rob right now, nigga. Just give me some money. You feel me?
Because I wasn't taking him to dice games no more.
Right.
I wasn't taking him to clubs no more.
Right.
King wanted that.
Right.
That's what King want to do. If it's King, it's to say this, but King is loyal to money.
Yeah.
King is loyal to opportunity.
Because he 11 years old, nobody ever taught him no different. And on top of that, his mama and his daddy ain't taking care of him, so this nigga needs some money. Do your homework.
King not loyal to a person. All he care about is money. And I was trying to make him understand that, bro, life ain't all about money, bro. Every time you look around, you scamming people for money, and are you f***ing your name up? Don't fuck your brand up. Don't fuck your name up like I did a lot of shit by mistake that I didn't know nothing about. Like for example, bad business that I done did. Yeah. It come from me not knowing no better.
Right.
And in return, King had responded with this message.
To me like this.
Upload these videos of you saying hustle jewelry and his watch and shit, moissanite diamonds and shit. Yeah, you ain't know we had videos too. We got videos of you too. So you can get ready. Your ass finna go up, y'all. Your ass finna go back to now Memphis for bullshitting. Finna go upload these videos of you saying, you talking about hustle. Lifestyle, young nigga.
40-year-old man, bro, texting, doing all this. Look at him, man. I got this how many times niggas done called me, bro. No call ID, this all how many times he done called me, man. You 40-year-old man, and you texting me talking about this, and you hating on my nigga hustle, man. You don't want to see no nigga, you don't want to see no nigga shine. I get it, bro. That's why God got me, man. You ain't gonna never make it, man. And I ain't saying it like in a bad way. I hope he make it, and I hope it's like.
But here's where things start to get shiesty.
Crazy as he sound like a grown-ass man when he
been made by Hustle Cartel on Nephew. Seem that may be really the only immediate family he still got living. After his mother died and his sister a month apart from what he say due to COVID. The mom was Jessie Mae Willis and the daughter was Katayla Willis. May they both rest in peace. I love condolences to their families. On Christmas that same year, Hustle Cartel will also lose his son to cancer. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family. And on December 25th, 2022, Hustle Cartel had went to Facebook and said the following. 1,000 words won't bring you back. I know because I've tried. Neither will 1,000 tears. I know because I've cried all night long. Imagine losing your 8-year-old child who was just happy, FaceTime and telling you what he wanted for Christmas. Then, in less than 24 hours, the Lord calls him to heaven on Christmas Day. I'm strong as F, but Lord, I can't take no more hurt. Lord, I'm asking you privately and publicly to heal and cover me from those demons I keep having to face. Damn, life's so tragic. I lost my dad, mom, sister, child in less than a year all together. No calls, please. Prayers. Just ton of prayers. To Kylan Willis.
That's sick,
I love you so much, son. You broke my heart with this big guy. Rest up. Kiss your auntie, grandmother, and grandpa. It's Team Willis and to the death of me. Rest in peace, baby boy. to Kylan Strong.
Damn,
You would think
8-year-old.
Hustle Cartel at this
8-year-old
point
son.
could only assume he next unless he feel he's just the master of escaping these unfortunate things and it's happening to everyone else around him. But this when the eyebrow was raised when his nephew, less than 72 hours of me making this video, had came to social media and said the following about Hustle Cartel mom and sister, who his sister happens to be his nephew mom. Check it out.
My name is Kyrie Hall. Y'all don't know me, but y'all for to know me today. And I'm for to be speaking on, y'all know him as Hustle Cartel, but I know him as Tyke Willis. So shit, the shit started around when? 2020, we're gonna go back to 20, we're gonna start all the way back and go back to 2021 when my granny and my mama first died. They died a month apart. And it should have been a red flag from the jump, but you know, I was still in school when she died. I just hit 12th grade. I was going to my 12th grade year. So, you know, I'm still young, you know. My mama just died, like, all of it just all going on at the time. But,
yeah.
My mama died in August, and my granny turned around, passed away in September. I miss her. But after they died, I went off to school to UAM. So, I'm in school, and I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, damn, how am I going to get this money? And I'm in school at the same time. So I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, my mama was in the military. So a ring, like, you know, a little light came up to my head. I'm like, damn, my mama was in the military. So I'm digging up information. Like, I was digging up little information in school. Like, I wasn't into all the information how I am now. Like, now I literally got all the paperwork and all that. But I was digging into the information. So I was asking my uncle when I was in school, like, during the periods, like, what did my mama leave me? Like, did my mama give me this? Or what's, like, all left? I even asked my mama, like, where my mama safe at, all that. You know what he had the nerve to say? He had the nerve to say, my homeboys took my mama safe. Come on, y'all.
Your homeboys took your mama safe.
Did nobody know where her safe was but him.
Right.
Why would my homeboys do that? Like, that was a lot right there. That was a red flag right there, but I brushed it off. So,
how would your homeboys take your mama, what?
School in, I get out of school, I get me a job, because he was then bitching about me, talking about I don't got a job and this and that. I got a job, and I asked him when I got a job, could you help me get a car? You know what the excuse was? You don't respect me. Let me just show y'all the messages. I got a job, and I was asking my uncle, I'm like, can you help me get a car? This and that. Because let me remind y'all, just like some days before I asked to get a car, he just bought some female a chain. You know, he got a trick off on females to get their attention.
Right.
But I asked, can I get a car? He got the nerve to text me and say, stop. When you act like a nephew, make sure you see that. And what you mean I gotta respect you? Nah, we ain't done there. We for the show all the other messages too. Respect? What do you mean respect? And I sit there and told him, like, I literally did everything he said. Like, I was really like a maid on some shit. Now that I think about it, I was younger then, so keep up. I was like some maid on some shit, but I did everything. I cleaned the house. I used to be the only one there with the dog, me and the dog there every day. And I even used to ask him when he used to go on tour and leave me at the house, bro, just take me with you. I got my own YouTube. I do my own thing. I just be in the back. Never once offered me, never once anything. And now, as I'm just sitting here thinking about it, I just, like 2-3 months prior, I just had to call the VA and be like, my mama dead. Why ain't you, since you the grown up and since you all the money and all this, why ain't you done called them and said, can you pronounce my sister dead? I had to do all that. Right. I mean, I was just getting mail out there from my mama's house, like somebody was trying to log in her accounts. Like, why y'all, like, Taki, why are you trying to log in her accounts and my mama dead, bro? Right. It just don't make sense. But I'm for the, like I was saying, I'm for to just show y'all the messages. And he wouldn't have none of this if this wasn't for my mama. My mama got a billboard and a car lot downtown, and my mama got a club. She got all of that. So to me, it seemed like he living off some insurance money. Right. I got nothing, literally. Like, $0. You see what I'm wearing? It's some little chill shit. But other than this shit, bro, I don't have nothing for real. Like, and then let me just show y'all the messages.
And maybe because if you was going into your senior year, you was too young. So I don't think they would have, like, I don't think niggas would have overstepped. You feel me? I don't know how that insurance money work type shit. You feel me? I ain't that old, but I'm thinking since you under 18, they can't legally come and give you and release the money to you. Like, you ain't even 18, you ain't even old enough to, you know? This shit's sick though. So he trying to say that basically he think that either his uncle got his mama and his grandma killed somehow, some way, or He just waited for them to die and took all the insurance money. That's crazy. That's sick, gang.
I literally was asking him. So where the money at? My mama left me.
Right.
And he told my Kyrie, shut your little stupid broke ass up. Why are you telling your nephew that? And I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. And before I found out all of this shit, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I used to look up to my uncle. I mean, the nigga was clean, this and that. I'm like, damn, I want to be like him when I get older.
Right.
But when I found out this shit, all this shit, that's a flawed internet image. And another thing that just be blowing my mind, how you taking care of a kid, but you can't even do nothing for me? Like, no cap, I'm out this motherfucker struggling, but you don't even know his last name, Lil. I'm gonna just show y'all, I went and got me a car this summer, cause shit, the nigga didn't give me the Soldiers worked up and earned it. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna get something similar to his. We can both be riding on some shit. Nephew and uncle on some shit. But let me just show y'all. Like, he always been jealous of me. I mean, I'm just not seeing all this, but just look at all of that, bro. I mean, ain't nobody did that but him. Like, when I got my car, he was sending me images of my car. He's so obsessed with me, and I'm only 20, bro. I don't know. Nigga damn near pushing 40, but let me just show y'all messages. We gonna start. What the first one say? When I seen you to jail, I'm like, what? Nigga, you damn near 40. Why is you trying to fuck with my goddamn girl? Nigga, what? And look, images, showing me pictures of my car. Like, nigga talking about he gonna buy my car. Then he gonna have to nerve to say, I stole his money. Then he told one of his artists I stole 40,000. If I stole 40,000, why would I even be in this situation? Why would I even be making this video? Right. And then another thing, he tried to use the dice to clear that shit. The dice shit ain't gonna work, bro. I wasn't gonna be dumb forever to find out all this shit. But basically what I'm getting at, everything he got from the lamb to all that money, to the chains, to all that shit.
Is your mama
It goes way back to when my mama died.
Right.
My mama and my granny, bro. I sit there and asked them, before the situation even got like this, bro, can we just talk it out? Can I just get what I get? He blew me off every time. Now this how the situation is what it is now. You motherfuckers who glorify this nigga acting like this nigga that took this kid and he ain't did nothing wrong, stop your shit.
That's crazy though. That's sick.
Just imagine you was in my shoes. How would you feel if shit, this your only family you got left, literally.
Right.
Mama passed away, granny passed away, grandpa passed away. Literally, it's us two. How would you feel if your own blood did you like that, bro? That shit ain't right at all. Gonna get on my auntie too. She ain't slick either. I mean, I know whatever he got going on, she a part of it. I mean, how would y'all do y'all nephew like that, bro? That's sad.
That's how I get over some money though, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
All this shit was going on. I went to the courthouse. I found out I got all these rent houses. I went to every rent house. I'm like, who y'all been paying? Cause it ain't been me. Cause when I went to the rent house, the lady said only you, Kyrie Hall, the sole benefit the child can only rent out the house. I'm like, who y'all been paying? Who is it? It's Tyke. Now, why did you get my rent money from both of my houses?
So you get money from your sister house, knowing that this supposed to be your son house. Only thing I'm gonna tell your ass is, sir, FBI, open up! You need to run your ass to the police station and get off Instagram. Cause what the hell is we supposed to do with this information, shorty? Go take your ass to the Popo. Popo gonna lock his ass up. Then sue him. Take that money. They gonna seize that money in that account. Do your homework.
Prior to this, I've been asking him like, bro, what can I do to make me some money? He didn't never tell me nothing. He didn't never once put me on game or whatever else out there, still out there. He ain't never did nothing for me. I swear. I wouldn't even be making this story, but why was you splitting my rent money? Why you ain't telling me when I first graduated, like, bro, you got 2 rent houses, I'll put you on game. I had to find that out through myself.
Right.
Nigga ain't never did nothing for me or never can say he ever did. And that's just that. That shit, it hurt my soul when I just sit there. Let me just show y'all this, bro. Like, get him,
He instantly went to Facebook and said the following, because he was hearing the rumors about the insurance scheme. Check it out.
Mama money. Stay right here. I'm happy there's 10,000 people in here watching so I can tell you this type of shit. Yeah, stay right here. The nigga start stealing from me. I'm talking about 7,000. I'm talking about 3,000. I'm talking about 20,000. Only reason I knew the nigga stole from me though, because I had so much motherfucking money on Jesus Christ, it's because the dumbass nigga took like 20-something, 24, 20, how much was it? Like, it was like maybe 27,000. You know what I'm saying?
How he steal money?
The nigga thought I had 100,000 in a fucking bag, on God. Because I was online, I was like, nigga, this 100,000. Man, that nigga hit me for 20 motherfucking racks on Jesus Christ, on my mama grave, nigga, on my sister grave. That nigga stole 20-some racks from me, right? Okay, cool. I took that to the chin. I said, hey, Kyrie, you seen my money in this motherfucking bag? No, I ain't seen it. The whole time, I'm calling other people, and they steady asking me, like, you don't think your little nephew stealing from you? I'm like, hell nah. He won't do no shit like that, because I'm thinking, this my motherfucking nephew, nigga. I took care of the nigga and everything. I'm like, you think this nigga, I'm like, no, on God. And I was willing to go to war with anybody who kept saying, like, that nigga stealing from me. I didn't even want to believe the shit. So guess what I did? Guess what the fuck I did? I set his ass up. I left motherfucking $5,000 in my motherfucking pants in the bathroom and left the motherfucking house. Guess who comes over the next day while I'm gone? Him and his old lady. Guess what? I go in the motherfucking bathroom because you think I'm out of town. Nigga, you stole the motherfucking money out my jeans. And I ain't capping about shit. Matter of fact, let me pull these messages up. So yeah, I'm showing everything. Now, let me show you something. Let me put these motherfucking messages up, cause this ain't no cap. This nigga motherfucking got this shit fucked up on there. Got me out here like, host of Cartel did this. Nah, nigga, y'all need to know the real facts. Y'all run with some bullshit that y'all don't even know true. And that's the fucked up thing about the internet. When celebrities involved, you can say right now, I just robbed Walmart. In the next 15 minutes, the world gonna say, Hustle Cartel robbed Walmart. That's retarded. Grow the fuck up, y'all. Yeah, nigga. Be for real about this shit. Just quit running with shit that y'all don't really know the facts from. You get what I'm saying? Get your facts in. I would never spread a lie on a real nigga or no nigga. Yeah, get your motherfucking facts straight. Okay, cool. Now let's talk. I see a lot of y'all keep talking about this insurance policy. Because it's 12,000 people in this bitch now. There was no insurance policy for my mama or my sister. My sister was in the Air Force, right? Right. Okay, cool. This nigga steady hollering, my mama, she had insurance policy. Okay, let me tell you something. One thing about it, my sister died unexpectedly, like I said. Randomly, caught COVID one day. The next week, they was in the hospital together. Damn. The next month, both of them was dead, my mama and my sister. That's crazy. It wasn't no motherfucking insurance policies in place. My sister was 33 when she died. At 33, you're not even thinking about no fucking insurance policies until somebody die. Only time you think about an insurance policy is when your family member die and you like, damn, we need to put insurance on them next. And you only gonna talk about that for 1 or 2 months. After them 2 months, you ain't even talking about insurance no more until somebody die or a traumatic event happen. Them the only times you think about insurance policy. My mama didn't even have no fucking insurance policy. And if she did, you could best believe her motherfucking grandbaby, her only fucking grandbaby, I ain't got kids. Hey, my sister, that's the only fucking child. He's the only grandbaby. Right. Yeah, I ain't got kids. Grandbaby. My other sister ain't got kids. My other sister who died was the only one who had a child. So if you think he wouldn't have been on no motherfucking insurance policy, you crazy. Right. Okay, let's talk about that. So with this nigga steady hollering.
But if he was on an insurance policy, there's no way that he would have got the money. Even if he was under 18. Now that I'm thinking about it, they would have just waited until you turned 18 and released the money to you. If your mama died and she left you some money, they can't give the money to her brother just because you 16, 17. You hear me? Like,
took my money, nigga. What the fuck money did you ever get?
But he did change the subject after nigga, he said he got messages though.
And you talking about? Let me slow down. You talking about you called the VA, right? The VA, you figured it out. The VA said this VA. Okay, nigga, what the fuck the VA tell you? The VA, nigga, when COVID came, nigga, the VA wouldn't even give my motherfucking sister a bed, nigga, when COVID hit, nigga. Nigga, I begged the VA and tried to pay them $100,000 for a fucking bed. You know what they told me? She wasn't even eligible for a bed. Oh God, nigga, let's talk about it now.
What does that have to do with anything?
And we called all around the country to get my sister out of motherfucking Camden at the hospital. Yeah. Now, let's talk about this. One thing about it, if it was an insurance policy, guess who it's going to when your mama died? You. It's going to either her husband, or you. My sister didn't have no fucking husband. Right. Or next, guess who it's going to? The child. It's not going to the brother. Right. It's not going to the sister. It's going from the mama. It's going from the husband to the fucking child. So if it was any motherfucking money, nigga, you would have got some motherfucking money. 17, 18, nigga, I wasn't your motherfucking power of attorney, nigga. I took you in, nigga. Because your daddy didn't come down here and get your motherfucking ass. Nigga, keep this shit G, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I'm the one who stepped the fuck up and made you a motherfucking man. Let's be motherfucking...
Now, it was also claims that Hustle Cartel is an informant. Now, some paperwork floating around. I can't validate it. When I enter it in the circuit court, it didn't show up. So until further information comes out on that, I'm not going to put that jacket on another man. Right. With all that being said, it's an unfortunate thing that this young man in Memphis is going house to house to house like he a toy, and really, he has a lot of potential, and people see that. Of course, kids don't always make the right decision, but if you're not his biological parents, what can you truly say?
So who got,
As of now,
who got
King is still
goddamn
with Hustle
custody of the
Cartel.
little boy, though?
We don't know if
Damn.
the allegations of these life insurance policies are true, but what we can say based on the public information, either some voodoo going around allegedly, or, you know, he's escaping by the hair on his chin. Just put it like that. Let me know how you guys feel about this one, fam. This was the story.
I don't know, this shit was sick. I've been hearing about the Lil King shit, but I ain't know too much about it, chat. I ain't gonna lie, but that shit was just insane. That whole story was just fucking insane. Insane. But everybody kind of sound crazy though. That's all I can say. Like the dread nigga sound crazy, the kids sound crazy, King sound crazy, his mama sound crazy, his daddy crazy. It seemed like the only person I was trying to help shit was goddamn Finesse 2 times, folks. It seemed like at least he tried to goddamn help. I mean, it might not have worked, but shit. You feel me though? That shit was just crazy though, chat.